Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Wayne Byrne is my name. I'm the CEO and I'm the co-founder of Oxymem. And over the last 12 years in University College Dublin, which is Ireland's largest university, we've overcome the challenges preventing the commercialisation of the membrane-aerated biofilm reactor, or the MABR. The simple context is it's bubbleless aeration. So what do we do? Well, collectively, we solve energy-intensive wastewater treatment. And why does it need to be solved? Well, thanks to Backtest and Annie's nice lead-in for me. Thank you for that. We just highlight the fact that wastewater treatment consumes between 2 and 3% of the electricity production of a developed nation. And the reality is that it consumes so much because the bulk of the energy consumed is for oxygen delivery. And we rely and have relied for the last 100 years on oxygen delivery by utilising bubbles. Now, bubbles are very wasteful, and I'll tell you why. First of all, they contain only 21% oxygen, so you've got to compress air, drive it down to the base of a deep tank, overcome head pressure, and then once you've generated that bubble, you rely on buoyancy forces to take it to the surface. And on its very short journey, it transfers about a third of the oxygen contained within it. So that means that about 70% of the energy invested in that bubble is going up into the atmosphere. The microorganisms that it's feeding within that deep tank is relying on the oxygen delivery in order to break down the pollutants in the wastewater, and so therefore it becomes an essential part for managing the flux within the tank. I'm happy to tell you that the MABR doesn't rely on oxygen or on bubbles to deliver oxygen. Instead, we utilise gas-permeable membranes, hollow fibre membranes, which we're able to diffuse at very low pressures oxygen across the membrane wall directly to the bacteria. And the bacteria consume and degrade the pollutants, the carbon and nitrogen-based pollutants. And because it's a low waste solution, we can achieve up to 95% oxygen transfer efficiency. So very, very little waste, about 3 times to 4 times better than our best-in-class counterparts. And as a result, we offer the industry for the first time, the possibility of an energy-neutral wastewater treatment plant. The membranes are manufactured out of silicone. They're non-porous, so they don't clog, and they last for a very long time. We actually guarantee them for 10 years, but we suspect they last a lot longer than that. We've got some significant energy advantages over our competition. The energy advantages would be in the order of 4 times more efficient or more advantageous than conventional aeration using fine bubble diffusion. But typically when you're sizing or pricing against a legacy system, they're not using best in class. So it's a minimum of 4-fold savings. But we've got some other process benefits to add, and that is around the production, our solids production, which is generated typically in the activated sludge process. We produce about 50% less solids in our process than conventional activated sludge. We also require a lot less in the way of operator support because our system is automated, has a lot of process control, and so therefore the system calls or determines when an operator is involved, so it allows for the more effective deployment of skilled resources. And we do this on a much more efficient footprint as well. So our footprint, because of the process compression and the high rate treatment, is quite substantially reduced as well. We can deploy this as a package plant, or we can deploy this as a retrofit. As you'll see here, we're working with some of the industry leaders, both on the end user side and on the distribution side. We have assembled a world-class team, domain experts, commercial experts, production experts, and we're moving towards a high-volume manufacturing facility by the middle of this year, and currently we employ 28 people. And you'll see the various collection of accolades that we've secured over the last 12 to 18 months, both locally and internationally. In terms of our ask, our addressable market is approximately 3.5 billion, which represents the aeration systems market. But with our departure into the ability to retrofit, that now opens up the very sizable secondary treatment market, which is worth about 20 billion sterling. We are fully funded until the end of this year, but we are warming up the market for a 16 billion sterling investment with a view to scaling up our manufacturing in 3 additional locations. Our revenues are real. We started generating revenues in 2014, and the bulk of our pipeline is serviced by the industry leaders in the marketplace like Suez Environmental, Severn Trent Water and Xylem. And I thank you all for your attention.